I get a message from Peter saying, don't be mad, but I have to tell you something. He's like, well, I went to my friend's house and my friend had 2 girls over and one of them was all over me and she gave me a hickey. Moving forward, there was apparently some other girl who was all over him in gym. Oh, talk to her and let her know what's up. And he was like, no. And I was like, so I hear Stephanie's running her mouth saying that I want to fight her. Close. This close to fighting Stephanie. This close. And Peter pulled me away and Stephanie disappeared. After Stephanie disappeared, me and Peter just went about our lives the right way. Like we're fine. We're good. We're in a normal relationship, nothing too crazy. And then this kid who was my friend touched my leg. We'll name him Brian. So he touched my leg and all of Peter's friends were in the library. So when Brian touched my leg, they went to go tell Peter. Or I don't know, because all of Peter's friends were in the library and so was his ex-girlfriend. The one that followed us on my birthday. So someone went to go tell him and he was like, I heard this dude been touching your leg. And I was like, first of all, he touched me and I pushed him and I punched him. So why didn't your friends tell you that part? Why didn't they mention that part? Nobody mentioned that part. They just mentioned when Brian touched my leg. They didn't mention when I punched Brian. They didn't mention when I pushed Brian. They didn't mention none of that. So he was like, what's this guy's name? Who is he? And I was like, I ain't telling you, dude. Like, I'm not about to let you fight one of my friends. So this kid was my friend. I didn't want to tell him Brian's name or any of that. And he was like, fine, you want to stick up for him and defend him? You can be with him. And I was just like, I don't even want him. Are you serious right now? And he stopped talking to me because I didn't want to tell him Brian's name. So, told him his first name. He went crazy looking for Brian. And he fucking got the wrong Brian. There was another dude with the same name. And he was like, it was him. I know it was him. And I was like, no, swear to God, it was not him. Like, don't fight with him because it wasn't him. Like, you about to get a whole nother guy into some problems that never even happened for him. So I was like, no, it wasn't him. I swear to God. Like, I'm over here telling him, like, don't fight this dude. Like, it wasn't him. Swear to God, it wasn't him. And he was like, I know it was him. I was like, he has a girlfriend. Why would he do that? Like, why would he be touching up on another girl? He's like, you don't know these dudes. And I was like, excuse me? Excuse me? Are you telling me this is something you would do? Obviously, right? So I was like, wow, so you would do something like that? Because I don't know these dudes, you would do something like that? And he's like, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying you don't know these dudes. I was like, okay, but still, like, I know this guy is actually down for his girl. Like, he really loved his girl. There's no way. Like, no, he would have never. So he finally believed me that it wasn't that Brian. And so he was like, so who was it? I was like, I'm not telling you. And so I told Brian, and Brian's like, just let him know. And I was like, all right then. Told him Brian's whole name. And he was like, that boy better watch his back, blah, blah. And I told Brian, obviously, so, like, I would help Brian, like, move away from that situation. Because Brian was a good student. He wasn't in any trouble at all. And I didn't want him in any trouble. So I just told him to, like, go different places and just be careful. And yeah, Peter didn't want to talk to me because of that whole situation. And then he was like, Jessica, I miss you. And I was like, I miss you too. Like, none of that shouldn't have even happened. Like, I'm over here being a good ass, loyal ass girlfriend. Like, I punched him. Are you kidding me? He's my friend and I punched him. And we get back together. Then my friend comes up to me and he was like, "Are you still with Peter?" And I was like, "Yes." And he was like, "Oh, okay." And I was like, "Why?" He's like, "Nah, nothing, I don't want to tell you." And I was like, "What do you mean you don't want to tell me? You have to tell me now. Like, what do you mean?" And he was like, "It's because he called me yesterday and told me if he could bring this girl over to my house." And I was like, "Wait, why would he do that?" And he was like, "I don't know." And I was like, "Are you lying to me? Like, are you serious?" And he was like, "I'm serious." He's like, "He did that." And I was like, "I don't believe you," because my friend was kind of a liar. So I was like, "No, I don't believe you. You're lying to me. I don't want to believe you." And I just never believed anybody who would tell me shit because I'm retarded. So I asked Peter. Peter's like, "No, I wouldn't do that. I told you I was going to stop after that time." And I was like, okay. Believed him. I believed him. He told me my friend was a liar, and I was like, okay. Believed him. And that is it for today's story time. I try to get as much as I can into the story time, but there will definitely be another part because I did not finish. Continue watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll be back soon.